Welcome to another video from EarnPed.com. I am StevieB, happy to have you all with us today. This is video number 2 that we're making on Carnival Island. Got plenty of sips to get you started. So as you guys will see, I did use the little flower that teleports me around the entire island real quick to get back to the entrance. This over here is Dario, so we're going to talk to Dario. You guys are definitely going to want to do this. Welcome to Carnival Island. It was recently discovered this place is free from the Dimora influence. No hostile feelings here, and we decided that this place should be shared among all factions and visitors. So we created a carnival that only has one purpose, to have fun. Woo woo! That's some discovery. Indeed it is. We are using these carnival tickets as currency here for most things. Remember? Hint, hint from the last video. I have 3 blueprints to give you, but first we would like to show you a few other useful locations, so just follow the waypoints and then come back and see me. I think you can check now already. Oh, that might need some exploring. Okay, so we'll do that. So starter quest for the waypoints. Oh, nope, I did it wrong. You gotta hit the other one. Okay, so visit Shepherd's Beach, so it gives us the waypoint. We'll run over here. So here's the deal with these tickets. So you don't get the tickets. You get a blueprint that allows you to craft tickets. Now, here's what I do like about this, because I already know from looking ahead and getting my information from other sources what the blueprints require. The blueprints, there's a bronze, silver, and gold, right? So bronze is the one you start with, the upgraded version is silver, and then upgraded version is gold. So obviously they require different ingredients, such as metal extractors. So if you usually hunt something that has metal extractors that you usually just TT, because they have like no demand and they're very hard to sell, and you have to get a huge quantity of them together, those are now going to be fairly important, because there's going to be people who want to craft these tickets that don't want to go farm a whole bunch of metal extractors. There's going to be some next island specific loot that is needed to craft these tickets, but what I love is the tickets are needed to craft the tickets. So when I say that, if you want gold tickets, one of the inputs in the blueprint for the gold ticket blueprint is going to be silver tickets. So you have to have silver tickets to turn around and craft gold tickets. Well, guess what you need to craft silver tickets? Bronze tickets. So you start with the bronze ticket blueprint, make a whole bunch of those. That will allow you to make silver tickets. You make a bunch of those. That will allow you to make gold tickets. You can make some of those. So I like how they did that, in that it's going to require people to either have the skills to craft them, have the materials, know how to source things, and make there be some demand and some markup there, or it's going to make it where it essentially just engorges itself on itself and essentially cannibalizes itself, because gold tickets eat silver tickets, which eat bronze tickets. So I like kind of how they set that up. I do wish that they had set it up where once you made the bronze ticket, the blueprint for the silver ticket was just like, you have to like cannibalize this many bronze tickets and that's it, and for the gold ticket you cannibalize so many silver tickets and that's it. It is a little bit more complicated than that, but that's not necessarily a bad thing, because of the fact, like I said, when doing that, where in the world is Shepherd's Beach? Holy wow, it's all the way over there. Okay, we're going to fly. So, like I said, the thing that I do like about that is that in doing that, one of the things that they did is they're going to make demand and markup where demand and markup did not exist before. There are tons of extractors in this game, and a lot of the extractors are very, very useful. A lot of the extractors are very, very not useful. However, one of the things that I love is the fact that the Next Island development team, as they do stuff like this, as they release new content, one of the things that they are doing is they are essentially taking things that don't have demand and don't have markup, repurposing them for use in new blueprints for things people are going to want to do, things people are going to want to craft and use. And they're essentially creating demand and creating markup. And the Next Island development team has done a really, really, really good job of this, especially over the past 2 years. They have taken a crap loot pool of all these random crystals and they've really made this interconnected system that is really, really good at using the resources that the game has, creating demand where there was none before. It's really, really handy dandy. So that said, I'm a huge, huge fan of the way they did that, and I want to see them keep doing stuff like that. I also want to see MindArc learn from this and apply the same principle. You know, one of the big mistakes that I think MindArc made over the past couple of years is they released a limited blueprint that would allow you to craft keys to open strongboxes with. And people got it, they got their hands on it, they crafted a couple of keys, and then MindArc got scared and they got rid of the blueprint. Well, it never should have been a limited blueprint to begin with. It should have been an unlimited blueprint. Man, where did they put this freaking waypoint? It should have been an unlimited blueprint. It should have been one that didn't have to drop from any other blueprint that you were crafting. It should have just automatically been in the terminal where you get your blueprints at, from the technician terminal. But they didn't do that. They pulled it, and such it was. Oh, I guess I already got that one. Now I got to go to the first wave settlement. Okay. I didn't realize I already had that one. Okay, well, we'll just fly over to the first wave settlement. It's not too far from here. And then we'll head back. First it said Shepherd's Beach. Now we're going to first wave settlement. Probably would have just been easier to teleport there. Anyway, so that said, I love the way that they did that. So why are the tickets important? Well, the tickets are important because there's things that you can do for fun with the tickets once they're crafted. We will get to some of those in future videos. I will use some of these tickets after we craft them to show you guys some of the fun things. But there are also things, hint, hint, that if you're wanting to make some money, if you're wanting to make some ped, again, the people who are quick and get there first usually are the ones to win. There are things that as you complete the missions on Carnival Island, some of those missions require tickets to participate in. Some of those missions require tickets in order to get an item or a blueprint, and some of those items and or blueprints may be something that somebody would be interested in. So when I say that, I know specifically there's some blueprints that let you make some things that people may be interested in paying markup for. I know specifically there's some missions that will get you an end item that people may be interested in paying some markup for. Some of these items may only be able to be used on Next Island. So the ticket thing is kind of important. Seeing how they did this waypoint mission, I'm not super stoked about how they did the mission. I'm kind of stoked about how they did the blueprints themselves because, as I said, I've already seen the inputs. But if you're going to make a waypoint mission, make people run around to get the blueprints to make the tickets, why aren't we running around Carnival Island? That's what I don't get. That's the new area. I've already been to Shepherd's Beach. I've already got the teleporter. I'm at First Wave Settlement all the time. I should have just teleported there. And wherever this third one is, we're just going to teleport to it because there's no sense running around like a chicken with our head cut off, wasting oil in my quad. So it kind of doesn't make sense because I've already been to all these places. I've already got all these teleporters. It would make more sense if the waypoint mission led me around Carnival Island and showed me like where the roller coaster was, or like where the Hero's Breach, I think it's called, like where that was. That would make more sense. But this makes very little to no sense. Why am I going to the first wave settlement? I'm at the first wave settlement all the time. I don't need to explore it. So why they decided to make this waypoint mission the way they did, that is something that's kind of, ooh, fruit. That's something that is kind of lost on me. I like how they did the flowers that kind of teleport you all the way around the Carnival Island, but I'm not understanding why this waypoint mission is where it is. Okay, Tanzanite View, so I'm just going to TP to Tanzanite View. After I'm sure I picked up my quad. Let's see. Tanzanite View. I mean, I could literally have hit all three teleporters. Okay, visit Vulcan's Pass. Okay. Vulcan's Pass. Because the waypoint is literally on the teleporter. So all I had to do was teleport to Shepherd Beach and then teleport to First Wave Settlement, teleport to here. Okay, visit Sifferton Gardens. Okay. I thought it was supposed to be 3 waypoints. This is getting a little bit out of hand. Cox Rest. Okay, so are they going to make me bounce all over next island to every single teleporter? Visit Shatter Rock. Okay. And somehow I ended up in the PvP Octagon at Cox Rest. So we'll go to Shatter Rock. Shouldn't be that. See, why are we bouncing all over next island when all we're really needing to do is just learn about the new Carnival Island? Okay, now we're at Shatter Rock. So, Enchanted Village. I thought it was only 3 waypoints. I didn't know it was going to be half of the teleporters on next island. Shoreline Flats. Yes, it's a good thing I've got all these teleporters. Man, that would be horrible if you were like a newer player that didn't have a lot of teleporters on next island and you really wanted to bang out this quest as quickly as possible. You would be flying all over the place. Because the thing that you don't see from me just bouncing teleporter to teleport like this is I know in my head where these teleporters are. I'm literally backtracking all over the place. Like, I was just up here, then I was down here, then I'm back here, then I went over here, then I came back over here, then I went back up here, then back down here. It's literally just bouncing me all over the place. So if I was to fly all over in a quad, like, I'd be just wasting a ton of oil. I mean, if you don't have the teleporters, this is a great way to get them by going through this mission chain, because it's just going to make you hit so many of them. But if you've already got them, this is really just kind of a pain. There we go. Now we get to return to Dario. Which, I mean, now here's the thing. Those are some amazing teleporters. If I had to put together a list of teleporters that I would say these are probably some of the most important teleporters on Next Island, several of the ones that were just on that list are definitely in my top 10. I spend a lot of time at 3 or 4 of the areas that we just went to. So there's some very good opportunities at some of those teleporters. So I'm not saying that it's bad to do that, because obviously those teleporters are important, but knowing where those areas are is only half the battle. Then you have to know what to do once you're there. So we're going to talk to Dario again. Here's the blueprints. Sweet. Okay, and I got blueprints, Carnival Ticket Bronze, Carnival Ticket Silver, Carnival Ticket Gold. Okay, so let's check these out. Okay, so notice that Carnival Ticket Bronze uses the Tailor profession. Even though it looks like a component blueprint, it uses Tailor as its profession. Learning period 0 through 5. Obviously, I'm safe at almost 27. So you need 1 crystalline core. Hey, there's a daily for that. 10 Elysian tech chips. Hey, there's a daily for that. 1 chlorite crystal. I'm pretty sure chlorite didn't have a ton of markup or demand. And 1 basic metal extractor, which also had practically no markup, no demand. This was pretty much TT food. So that is for making the bronze ticket. Now for the silver ticket, still Tailor is the profession that will be used when crafting. Learning period 2.5 through 7.5, so still safe at 27. But not just everybody will be able to make this ticket. 2 times crystalline core, 20 times Elysian tech chips, 1 times Next Island Carnival Ticket Bronze. So I'll need 1 of the bronze tickets for each one of the silvers I want to make. 1 advanced metal extractor. advanced metal extractor was pretty much TT food before this. And then for gold, again, Tailor. Learning period 5 through 10, so even fewer people will be able to make the golds. You will need 6 bronze carnival tickets. You will need 4 silver carnival tickets. You'll need 40 Elysian tech chips and 3 enhanced metal extractors. So what can we learn from this? Well, if these are going to be a thing, if these tickets are going to be something that people are really going to want to use, what I can tell you right away is there's going to be even more demand for the Elysian tech chips. I've made videos about the tech chips before. I've got more videos I'm going to be making about the Elysian tech chips. There's a lot of new information coming out about Elysian tech chips in the very, very near future. So be on the lookout for me to make a video about that in the not too distant future. But we can tell that the extractors that are needed are obviously going to have demand where there was no demand before. There's obviously going to be markup there where there was no markup before, because you would need a pretty decent quantity. The tech chips are going to have even more demand than they already have. I don't see it really just blowing the markup out of the water. The markup on the tech chips has been pretty steady, and I think even with some of the new developments that are coming for the tech chips, that's probably going to be true going forward. However, that being said, you will probably see that it will be a little bit easier to move some of the tech chips as they continue to add new purposes for the tech chips to be used. So obviously these are unlimited blueprints. They all have a quality rating of 0.01 starting off. Quality rating 1 to 100, so I always just go with 0.01 because that's the easiest way to put it in terms of PED. So we've got those. That's pretty cool. And I haven't got the new blueprint books yet from Next Island for a reason. We'll get to that in a future video also, so I'm just going to keep those kind of as they are right there. So that's how you knock out the waypoint mission to at least get your hands on the blueprints for the tickets themselves. That's the inputs, the profession levels you will need, and obviously they use the Tailor profession, which I did not know before making this video. Obviously, this video is already running a little bit long. I'm going to end it there. I will tell you guys more about what's been going on in my real life as we get into future videos. But for now, that will at least get you started on Carnival Island, and you can start your adventure here having some fun at the carnival. We have a lot more coming for you. I'm going to hop over and see if there's another part that they added in a previous version update that is currently working, because you guys will love it, especially some of the newer players that are free to play and low depot players. For now, I'm going to leave it there. Hit that like button and subscribe button, because obviously there's always a hater waiting to hit the dislike button. Head over to earnped.com, because when you earn, we earn. That is the best way you guys can help support us, and we really, really, really appreciate it. We know we weren't the first, nor are we the only place that helps you earn PED, so when you guys choose to use us, it means a great, great deal. Till then, sip, sip, smack, smack. Y'all know the rest, and we'll be back with more content for you later this week. Take care, Stevies.